Hey Pisces, welcome to your reading. This reading is for you if you have a Pisces sun, moon, or rising sign, or any other important planetary placements in the sign of Pisces in your birth chart. Before we begin, I want to remind you these are general messages, so please only take what resonates and empowers you and leave the rest. You are the captain of your own life. Nothing anyone says or any tarot reading picks up on can ever override your own free will. Tarot is just a tool that picks up on energy meant to give you guidance, clarity, and reassurance on things that your intuition has already picked up on. The true magic and the true power is always in you. I also do offer personal readings. If you would like to dive deeper into your specific situation, you can email me at angelireadings@gmail.com. So with all of that being said, I'm super excited to dive into the Piscean energy. Let's see what comes up for you guys. Okay, Pisces. So what I'm seeing here with you guys is that you guys are on a mission. You want success, you want recognition, you want to be noticed. Maybe you are already experiencing these things, this like exposure for whatever it is that you do. I feel like you have support, you have the people around you that are encouraging you and motivating you and wanting to see you do good, wanting to support you and, celebrate you while you are like in this elevated position. So even though you have like this recognition and these friends around you supporting you, there's something about the situation that might be a little unbalanced. Maybe it's your approach or the people that you're dealing with. It either has something to do with the type of people that you're attracting to your circle that has been very telling for you and your experience. And if it's not the people that you're attracting, it's who you are presenting to be, because I do see like a spotlight on you, like you are being spotlighted and noticed and seen. And I feel like maybe now because of that, you are focusing on like, how are you being noticed? How are you being seen? Are you being seen as like this really uptight, strict person that upholds, the laws, the rules, that tries to make sure everything is fair and in order and doesn't invest too much emotion into, their decisions and how they move. And maybe, being this type of person is inviting a certain kind of supporters, or you're just really focused on what light you're being perceived in. And I feel like maybe you want to start being perceived in a better light. Like maybe you want to start being perceived as like more fun, like you want to show people that, hey, I'm not all about business, I'm not all about maintaining these high standards for work. And because the King of Swords can be kind of like a very intimidating or scary type of energy, like they're very like down to business, like no play, like all work, no play. And I feel like maybe, you want to be able to establish like a playful relationship, have the people around you be able to see you in that light, like as not only, like a good boss or a good leader that's very like fair and astute and serious, but also as like someone that has a different side to their personality, someone that they can have fun with, that they can party with, that they can laugh with, that they can share feelings with and get good advice from, like, like open up to. You want people to see this different side of you But I do see that people do love you and support you and see you in a very high light. People honor and respect you and the work you've done. Like, whatever it is that you do is being noticed and appreciated, recognized. I just feel that you either want to be perceived in a different way, in a different light, like you want these people to see you more like in a fun way. You know, maybe it's that you see everybody having a different type of relationship with each other and you feel a little left out, and you know it's because of the way that you present, you know? Like maybe people just have a little more respect for you, and so like they're not going to invite you to like happy hour or something, you know, because they're like, oh no, like we're not going to invite our boss to happy hour, or they think like, oh no, this person probably wouldn't like that, you know, but you're like, hey, include me, like I want to come too, I would like that. So it's just, you know, the way that people are relating to you or the way that you're being seen. I feel that you want to change, or you want to invite people to see like a different side of you. You want people to know like, yeah, I do have this side of me, but there's more to me than just this. So yeah, I think you do want to change the relationship you have with these people that support you and that celebrate you. I think you want to have like a different dynamic with them, or like evolve your relationship, open up a little more, show like these different sides to you that you have, you know, like maybe even show off like another set of talents that you have, or skills, or you know, like personality traits that you have. Maybe you're really good at mentoring people or giving people good advice, giving people therapeutic advice, talking about emotions, and maybe you're someone that really understands, you know, human behavior and human emotion, and you can have like a lot of compassion and wisdom to share. I just feel like, yeah, like you just want to expand what you are able to offer, expand the way that others are perceiving you, what others like correlate you to. So if other people correlate you to like, oh, that person is super on point, super organized, always knows like the right moves to make, keeps things very balanced, fair, doesn't play favorites, but you know, that person is also very serious, you know, like you have to maintain a certain standard around that person. That person's very matter of fact, you know, so it's kind of like you just want to be able to expand the way that others are seeing you, perceiving you, experiencing you. You want to show people that there's more to you, that you know, you're not just this type of person. Even though I don't see that people are seeing you in a negative way at all, I feel that you just want to show people, hey, there's more to me. I want you to see the other parts of me. I'm not just this person. I'm also fun, and I'm also creative, and I have so much more to offer. And I think that you're currently like in the process of trying to figure out like, how can you showcase these other sides of you? Like, how can you show people these other parts of you, you know? Like, what's the best way to do that? So whatever it is that people know you for, they are recognizing you in a very high light, in a very good light, but I feel like you're also being perceived as someone that's very serious and about business, and very like, you know, about like facts and data, and you're just really good at what you do. You seem to be someone very highly skilled at what it is that you do. Maybe you're highly educated, and so like people are just, they have a certain type of respect towards you, like that they, you know, there's boundaries and lines that they won't cross because of the way that you present yourself, carry yourself, how you are perceived. And you're just ready to show people like, hey, there's more to me than this. Like, I actually do like, you know, to go party. Like, I actually do want to be invited to happy hour. You guys would get to know a different side of me. I actually would enjoy that. Or, you know, maybe people would never think that you're a dancer or a singer or someone that like, you know what I mean? Like, goes skinny dipping, I don't know, like stuff like that. And you're like, hey, I do have that, you know, I have those parts. Let me show you. or you're trying to figure out how you can show like those parts of yourself. Like there's parts of yourself that you feel that you are hiding and that you want to try to figure out how to bring out and how to show people, how to express. It's like you trying to come out of your shell, trying to show like a different side of you. I'm hearing that funny like audio clip that a lot of people use nowadays, that the girl is like, yeah, I actually do like to curse a little also, yes. And they're like, what's your favorite curse word? And she's like, I guess fuck. So it's something like that, like where you are, you know, like you're trying to come out of your shell. You're trying to show people that there is another side of you. Like you're like, I do curse. Maybe people can't even fathom you cursing because you're so professional in whatever it is that you do, or you show up so skilled and professional. And people are like, wait, that person says bad words. Oh my gosh, I think I heard him cursing, you know, something like that. So you want to show people like, I'm a human too. I'm just like you know. I guess you just want to be more relatable is what I'm seeing. More relatable, more included, more involved, comfortable to be more open and to show different sides to yourself. So I feel like you are loved. Like I said, you are loved, you are supported. People respect you and see you in a highlight. So just, you know, open up. Trust, you know, trust that you're able to show like these parts of yourself. Because maybe it was required for you to have to be this way, like to have to embody this energy to get to where you are. But I feel like you're already at a point where it's like you already got there. You already got there. And now it's okay. Like you're free to just, you know, be more yourself and less professional, you know, like just more casual now, like in these types of professional settings where you felt like you had to be super professional and like you couldn't break character and all of these things. Like now you're like able to just be a little more chill, laid back, more yourself. I feel like people are going to be receptive to it because people already like you, you know? So it's kind of like at this point, I don't think there's anything that you could really do that is going to make people like not like you. If you've managed, you know, to have people respect you and love you in this energy, because this isn't always like the easiest energy, then people are going to love you, no, you know, no matter what. They're going to just be more impressed with you, you know? So in order to make whatever changes you want to see here, I do see that there does need to be like a leaving behind of something, walking away. Maybe it's like leaving behind a certain position, you know, like maybe you feel like you've either gotten everything you could get out of being in this position, or maybe you feel like while you're in this position, there's no way that you could express yourself in the way that you want to express yourself because it's the position itself that's holding you back. Maybe there are certain like rules and stuff, so that's why you have to keep your distance, like because of your position or status, you're unable to engage in the way that you want to. And so, you know, if you wanted to show these different sides of yourself, that would mean kind of like walking away from something. But I do see you kind of juggling here this decision to either keep things the same or to walk away. And you are keeping this to yourself. Like this isn't something that you've been expressing to people or that you've been open about. This is something that you've been experiencing on an internal level, that you've been kind of like thinking about and deliberating on in your own inner world, you know? But I do feel like you want to expand. You want to be more who you really are, show who you really are, express who you really are. And you don't want to be so serious anymore. If you've had to be like very serious and very professional and uphold like certain standards and stuff, like you just want to just loosen up. Like I just see you like you want to loosen up. You want to have casual, like a more casual demeanor, more warm demeanor, open than like this really astute, uptight, professional, you know, person. You just want to be able to relate to others. Maybe you want to like do things your own way. Like you don't want to have to follow these set of rigid rules. You want to be able to just be free to do things your own way, to be eccentric and, you know, unexpected, not have to follow the rules. step by step. But whatever it is that you decide to do, like if you do decide to put yourself in a position where you are able to express these other sides of you, I do see you taking action here, or at least that's your energy. Like you want to take action, you want to take control, you want to do what it is that you have to do to get yourself to where you want to get to. You want to be able to like push past, whatever barriers are limiting you or that you feel are limiting you. Because you are a very hard worker. You are someone that can commit to something. Like once you've set up your mind and you want to do something and it feels right, you can stay on course. You can make it happen. Put things into motion. Commit yourself to something, to build something up and to watch something grow. And to stay committed to your craft so that you can attain what it is that you want, to be seen as a more nurturing, open figure that has so much to offer, that people don't only have to rely on for like logical things, but that people can also come and feel safe and comfortable in your presence. I feel like you want to offer more than just your skill set, like you want to be able to offer your home, food, warmth. You want to show people that you care. And you want to have the resources to be able to offer, these things for these people. Like you almost want to be like a sanctuary for these people, like a very safe space. And these people, this can be anyone. This can be family, friends, co-workers, colleagues, just like your circle of influence, those around you, because you are already kind of seen in a leadership role, in a leadership position. But I think you just want to shift that, like how you're being seen or your position or what it is that you do or what it is that you offer, and you want it to be more open and nurturing and warm and welcoming and safe and secure and like a very nice space, You just want to step into more of what you really are, or, the fullest potential of what you can really be. I feel like whatever you're doing now, it doesn't represent who you truly fully are. You might just have been playing like a certain type of role, or just like playing by the book, by the rules, to be where you are, to reach the success you've reached. And now you just want to be more yourself and loosen up and be more laid back and just be more yourself, more open, and offer this other part of yourself. And you're just trying to figure out like how you can make this shift. But I see someone here that is on a mission, someone that is, has everything that they need, has all of the tools and the resources that they need to make moves, that is ready to work, that is ready to put things into action, that is ready to take control, to make the changes that they want to see being made. So even if you haven't made that decision yet to like move on and to walk away from whatever it is that you're doing now, to be able to get yourself to a position where you can more fully be who you want to be, more fully be yourself, it's coming. That's like what's coming next for you. Because I just see a very, very highly motivated energy here. Like nothing's getting in my way. I'm going to do what I have to do, put in the work, and I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to make this shift, which is awesome, amazing energy, Pisces. I am loving that. So don't be afraid to put in the work. I feel like you've probably gotten yourself to a position where you're like, oh, well, I don't have to start from zero. I don't have to start from scratch because like I'm already here. I'm already successful. I'm already, seen in a high light here. And to make this shift, it's going to require you to work and to pretty much like start again in a way. But just, follow your heart, follow what you're feeling inside, follow your intuition, and expand, express yourself in the ways that you are feeling called to express yourself. I do see a successful energy here. It's just going to be something else that you are able to master, something else that you are going to be able to complete. So You absolutely can do it if you needed that reassurance. You know, if you're feeling like things are just slow and stuck and stagnant where you are, that's a good indication that, you know, maybe you do want to start doing something a little bit different to see different results. So I would say protect and defend your happiness. I always like to say when it's regarding your own happiness, it's always worth the risk. So do whatever it is that you have to do to reach your own happiness, you know, and to reach a balance where you don't always have to present and be a certain kind of a way. It can be more balanced and you can express more parts of yourself and be, you know, just more relatable, I guess. Okay, Pisces. So I'm going to go ahead and pull an oracle card as a last piece of advice from Spirit. Let's see what Spirit would like to leave you off with. We have Merlin, Cosmic Knowledge. Look at that. And then we have Safe Space. Yes. So with this cosmic knowledge here, I just feel like you are feeling pulled, you are feeling called. It's almost like you know that you have to do this. You can't rely solely on, you know, logic here. You know that you need to look beyond the physical and open up your energy to what lies beyond the veil. So maybe it's a good time to study astrology, to study transits, to study your birth chart, to see like what the energy is, what are the influencing energies, and maybe to start working with that, or to start working with the moon cycles, or even to start learning about like these types of topics, you know, like sacred geometry, alchemy, astrology, stuff like this, like tarot. Maybe, you know, it's time for you to incorporate these things, learn these things. So yeah, just be open to the fact that the universe is working with you in mysterious and miraculous ways, in ways that you maybe cannot explain, you know, but you just know is the truth. There is like a certain magic here penetrating, you know, through your experience. And then we have safe space, which is perfect because, you know, we talked about that you want to be the safe space, to embody this safe space. You want to create a refuge for your spirit and to protect your boundaries. And maybe you want to help others do the same, or you want others to perceive you to be that person that can be quiet and can listen and can provide this really healing space. Like you want to provide like some type of a sanctuary or this sacred space that's like a safe haven for the soul. So I don't know, maybe you want to like create retreats or something, because I just feel like you want to nurture people and help people feel safe and secure. You know, somewhere where people can just go, unload the weight of the world off of their shoulders, where you can just provide an emotional safe space, a secure container for processing feelings. So maybe this is what you need, or this is what you're learning to be able to provide to others. So if you are the one that needs that, if you haven't been feeling secure in your home, then definitely look for retreats, look for healers or therapists that can provide this for you. Go outside to places where there are trees or stones or temples, so that you can like open yourself up to an encounter with the divine. You can also do this by just, you know, creating like a little sacred space in your home. It doesn't have to be anything big, but people create altars and, you know, they put out offerings, maybe like flowers and water or fresh fruit and candles, crystals, you know, whatever it is that you feel called to put on your altar. It can even have photos of some of your ancestors or photos of certain gods or goddesses that you want to call upon, or angels, archangels, stuff like that, you know. And you can create like a little sacred space in your living space that you can go to and use, you know, for protection or for manifestation, stuff like that. Or if you're looking to move to a new home, a happy move to a new home could also be in the works. But yeah, I do see like that beautiful stability and settled environment being shown here, definitely. whether that's the space that you want to provide for others or whether that's what you are looking to provide for yourself. That's what your soul is being called and pulled towards. It is definitely on its way. It's coming. It's showing up here. It is quite literally in the cards for you. So yes, I definitely see beautiful, beautiful changes, Pisces. This has been a beautiful message, beautiful energies. I truly hope that this message has served you and has brought you the guidance and the clarity that you were looking for at this time. Again, if you would like to dive deeper into your specific situation, I would be more than happy to work with you. You can go ahead and email me at angelireadings@gmail.com, and I would be happy to send you all of the details regarding that. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and until next time, bye.